sketch cards for normal. Um, I'm not entirely sure what exactly we're doing, but um, sorry. Looking at a couple things, was able to get through my garage today and found some of my hidden gems that were um, in the garage. And I could show you this one that's really cool. This is one of my favorite figures. Nice complete Return of the Jedi, Darth Vader. Neat little clear box that my cousin was able to give me. So, and I haven't seen this in a while, where my Princess Leia in her gosh disguise. I've had this for probably since '96, I think, or '97. One of my favorites. So I got a little distracted today. So this is one of my favorite figures when I was a kid. I still have my original figure and the original helmet. I just don't have the lance or the whatever that is. So anyway, these are not up for sale. So still trying to get a couple things worked out on sketch cards. I still have 3 more cards to do, and I'm kind of struggling with, one, what things look like, and 2, what to do. So, yeah. So just kind of been struggling a little bit with this and trying to figure out what to do next. So that's why I'm jumping on one of these. And why I usually, with these whatnots, I have my pencil done. Normally. Not the case. So with that, I'm trying to make sure to kind of not do something on a card that's going to get bought out later through a company. So yeah. So I don't know. I've been trying to work on a couple of other different designs, thinking about things, and what that could look like. And I apologize for just. There we go. I've got the also during this time I have my Facebook page up as well. So hope everyone is doing well. I can't complain. I've had a decent couple of days, and today has just been as fun. So, all right. Hmm. Yep. So I apologize for the long blank sound. Well, and, a friend of mine was pointing out that with the things that I do, it's funny that I have a difficult time sometimes picking up things to draw. Um, just sometimes I struggle. I don't know why. I don't know why. Even when I try to do warm up sketches and stuff, it just doesn't work as well. But that's okay. So looking at Diggum, Crisp, this little guy here. I don't know. Maybe I should do something. People like Yoda. I could draw Yoda, right? People like all sorts of stuff. So Bunch of weapons. I was wondering where they went, and there's the original helmet right there. That's super cool. Lots of pew pews. Yep. But I was thinking, what if I did something similar to this? Don't know. So, pretty cool card. My folks got me one a couple of Christmases ago. That was super neat. I think it's super neat. So we'll put that somewhere so that I can continuously see it. Okay. Done rummaging. And nope, I don't like that. Okay. I'm sorry, looking through some stuff real quick. I don't know. You know, I've got a stack of comics that need to be put up and stuff, and one of the things is, you know, there's Venom comics, there's Wolverine, X-Men, X of Swords. So trying to go through these and go, cool, what would these, if any of these would be really fun. Old New Mutants, which I like drawing some of those. Yeah, just trying to, man, I'm just striking out. That's what I'm telling you. Oop. So, okay. But, Gambit's always a good one to draw. I know Nightcrawler would also be fun to draw as well. But I don't have a really good picture of Nightcrawler. 1, 2, 3. So that's sometimes the issue, is just kind of finding something that would look good. Then we're going to the second spot. So sorry it's taking so long to kind of get to a position of drawing something. Like I said, with the work that I've done today and everything, it's just kind of hard to get in that mode and also get everything going the way it should, or at least the way, you know, I would like it to go. So I'm kind of looking through my stack of cards that I got to kind of help for inspiration. You know, Thanos would be cool. I think we might end up doing Thanos. Or another Wolverine. I always enjoy Wolverine, you know, but I don't have a Ghost Rider. I don't think in my sets, or a decent one. So what we'll do, I think this is Arthur Adams. Let's see here. Boop. Yep, Arthur Adams. We'll use this as a reference. So yeah, we'll do that. And this is the Danny Ketch, I believe, ghostwriter. He would be the technically second ghostwriter who, was the motorcycle guy. Popped out in the 90s and had a good run. So it's definitely a run I wish I had more books of, but one obsession at a time. And right now, that would be X-Men, Wolverine, and Batman. Every once in a while, I'll try to find a Spider-Man or something. And sometimes if I'm out looking at stuff, if a ghostwriter pops up that I've been looking for, then yeah, absolutely. But so I'm just trying to go off the lead of Mr. Adams and some of the stuff that's in this suit, because man, I do not remember much of how this design was for his suit, other than he had his chains here. So there we go. He's got little shoulder blades with little spikes on them. So we'll do that. We'll give him those. He also has flames. Do little offshoots. So he's probably going to have a whole lot of fill in, so that's fine. So, not bad. Let's see what the back looks like. Okay. Well, as a kid, I thought I drew skulls really cool. As an adult, man, I get frustrated kind of just because I know what they're supposed to look like. And I feel like because I'm not, I don't know, like I'm just not doing any justice to them. Just kind of funny. It just kind of is what it is. Um, there's that. Sweet. So yeah. So a little Ghost Rider bust isn't so bad. So I guess we'll just get on the. So and things have so much changed with these characters from this 91. Like these guys have things are so different, you know. It's interesting hearing people when I was younger, how comics, characters have changed and they're not the same. I mean, you really hope they don't stay the same in some ways. Doesn't make the stories that engaging anymore if we know exactly what's going to happen. But definitely doesn't. Sometimes we just don't like the changes that happen to characters because they're a little bit far fetched for our taste. Um, Ghost Rider. I like the changes that's happened to him. Super cool. As well as there's been other Ghost Riders introduced, so that's been really cool. I'm gonna look real quick on the back. Yeah. Okay. And put these down here, and we will start inking. Yeah, buddy. If I can find my pens. Yeah, buddy. Oh, they're there. Okay. Found it. Let's see, what are we going to do? Nope. Yep. Now with this, I know what we would do way back would be do all the detail lines and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think I'm going to take it slow because that head is engulfed in fire, man. I don't know how much detail you would really see. I mean, light cancels out so much. So, I don't know. So there's that. And then we could come in and do some light marks for that. And come in with more firm marks here because, this is the stuff that's not going to be as obscured with the light. So, woo! What's up, my man? Just looked up to see you pop in. It's going. Definitely going. Trying to get back into the swing of drawing. I've been in talk about a funk. Could not get anything started that I thought looked good. So we're working on just right on, I don't know, just kind of going with the flow at the moment. I was trying to get more work done, But man, I couldn't, couldn't just put down stuff that was like, yeah, this is good, this is good. Everything I was like trying to warm up sketch with, it was like, man, I should really not draw today. So, but I think this has definitely helped a little bit. Yeah, just I mean those things happen, slumps happen. So I'm just trying to work through it. But man, not enjoyable. But that's all right. They don't always last. So, I think when you get in a slump, it's just trying to find out what's going to help get you out of it, out of that funk. I mean, I've tried drawing characters I love drawing. I've tried, feels like anything and everything. Um, but I've even tried working on like physical labor stuff. We had a shed that we had to work on today. So, one of those things I was like, yeah, maybe this will help me get going on other stuff. Nope. Big old nope. That's all right. That is possible, man. That's something that would be kind of fun. We'll have to work on that. Think of like what would be a fun thing to either I could send to you or you could send to me or both, or you could be part of my challenges, man. That would be fun too. Um, because I like working with other people. I like doing other things with folks. Um, my buddy that I do the challenges with, man. I mean, we've been friends since '98, so like we know each other pretty well, and it. We also know we're not that like, even though it's a challenge, it's not a competitive challenge. We just like to see what the results are. Man, I have failed this week because I did not do my challenge yet. But no, 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 that would be fun. I'd like to do stuff. I like doing stuff with other people. All right. Okay. Yes, should be okay. Those are fun too, man. I like doing art trades as long as it's like, I don't know, not equivalent because that sounds kind of rude. I didn't do as much as I thought I would, starting off, because there was guys that would wanna trade. There's a sketch card group that does it, and, like, my trades were okay, um, but not, like, what I was looking for the art trades, but it was alright. But knowing people and stuff, yeah, I don't mind that, because I've definitely have had a couple of art trades that have worked. I think was pretty beneficiary for everybody. Like we all got what we wanted. Um, there was these monster sketch cards that we were doing. Um, and someone gave me their actual artist proof instead of the print that I was just want. I just wanted the print, and it was pretty awesome. So I sent her a couple of things. Um, and she's been pretty neat to kind of watch do her stuff, because hers is like this kind of cutesy anime, but it's multimedia and it's really good. She does definitely her own style, which has been very nice. Give this guy another button down there. Feels weird if he's only having one button. Ooh, nice. I just found all my canvases. I've been in the garage for 2 years now. Man, haven't done anything on them. Haven't had any want to do anything on them. Because most of the stuff I do on canvas is usually stencil work. And man, I really like getting into it, but it just takes a lot of time. I'm very meticulous about my stencil work. That'd be cool, man. Um, yeah, I mean, that's sometimes the thing too. Just if there's people not doing the stuff you want to do, or I mean, you just kind of like, you got to take a break from some of the stuff you have to, you know, that's understandable. Also, I don't know if like, man, if anything like me, man, broke, we be broke. Even my, usually I don't have to, I do. Um, I got a budget for my comic book week money, and even this week it was like, oof. But my comics for probably the next 4 or 5 months are going to be nice because, hey, um, yeah, no, X Men's taking a break on their normal runs on this whole new whatever strange adventure of Age of Apocalypse 2. or 3.0, whatever it is. Not an Age of Apocalypse fan. So I'm happy to have a break from having to pick up like 5 comics a week. Today was three, which was really nice. One of them was a one shot, so I don't have to pick up continuous stuff. The other one was limited series that should be ending in 1 or 2 more issues, and then the other one was a old school Batman during the Nightfall where he got his back broken. Is the one issue I'm missing, so I thought that was super, and that was like $5. Couldn't pass it up. No, could not. So, but yeah, even and with buying cards and stuff and art, it's just difficult. We had a street fair this past Thursday for our first Thursday events, and it was one of 2 times of a year where we do this. It's called a yard. With yard, it's we're selling art on a yard. Well, way back it was a couple of yards, and now it's a huge event. So now setting up and stuff, it's a huge thing. That's so fun. And even with that, there's wonderful artists out there, and it just sucks because you can't support everybody. Can't pick up a piece or 2 for all the stuff. So I know some of the guys have to eventually order because it's going to be Christmas gifts and whatnot, but other than that, yeah. Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Oh man. A little stretchy. A little stretch. All right. Oh, I should show off my Batman cover that I've been working on. I've been trying to do a little piece by piece, but now I've got to a stopping point because I don't know what to do about one small thing. I could finish a part of it. Started last week and worked on it. I forgot what day it was, but it's turned out pretty well. I just need to finish up 2 spots. One spot I could finish up even tonight online during the show. Easy peasy. But the other stuff, It's more of just knowing what I want to do. That. There we go. Okay. Yep, this one's about out. I need to get the big boy. There we go. Big 10. Big 10. He also looks like he's starting to run out as well, which is all right. I've got a whole set of pins to jump into, but those are definitely for comic series I've been working on. I need to jump back on that too, because that's just kind of taking a back seat due to all sorts of fun stuff, you know? But it's all right. Fill that in a little bit more. There we go. Probably come back with this one, do some more of these. And then here we go. Okay. So no, though I do love, man, that mask. Matter of fact, glad you said something. I love that mask from Batman, that Heath Ledger. I have to. I had to write that down, or it's going to get lost forever. That is a really cool one. And then White Rabbit. No, I've never seen the animated series either. Or Devil May Cry. It's Netflix, if I remember right. Um, that's. I mean, it looked really cool. I bet the reason why I never watched it is because I didn't get into playing it, like playing the game. It's not my type of game, but does not mean the series wouldn't be that good. There was another series that came out that was on Netflix that was an anime that was super good. Um, Castlevania was really awesome. I really enjoyed that. Um, so, but I should give that one a try too. Do jeans. There we go. Yeah, it's looking really good actually. Pretty happy for something I didn't, intend to do. So, so very cool. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Like it. Um, just a couple more. But yeah, no, that Heath Ledger mask, man. Just that beginning intro. I think that's the one thing of that Batman trilogy. Um, the last two, of course, I think had the greatest introductions of the villains. I enjoyed that so much because I liked the Bane. It wasn't even just the plane where it fell apart. It was the Bane speech that came with it. You know, that I liked. They made Bane such a more redeeming character than was it Batman Forever or whatever that movie was. It was one of the times I'd seen was Batman Begins and it was like, this is fine. It was okay to have Crane, being the first bad guy in it. Okay, cool. He once again. I cannot think of his. I almost says Cillian Murphy, but it's not Cillian Murphy, of course. I can't think of his name, but he. I thought he was really good. I thought he was good in all of them for his character. Um, but definitely, it was the whole ramped up for Joker and Bane. Man, that was just. And the twist at the end of the third one was really good too. So was good, enjoyable. But you would think a detective like Batman would have figured some of that stuff out ahead of time, but that's all right. I don't think he was much of a Christian Bale wasn't the detective type, so it's okay. So, oh, okay. It's almost 15 minutes to even get to that point. That's pretty cool. That is super, super cool. Oh, I wonder. One moment. Okay. All right. Just remembered. There is a really cool. What is this? Is this the Blu-ray edition? Nope. Just DVD. Sweet. Was given the Dark Knight trilogy. So, cool thing. Comes with this neat little the making of. So if it has a picture of one of those masks, that'd be awesome to use right now. This is pretty cool. I like seeing the live shots and stuff. Even the test layout, the way things looked. Because you can see things off of the side that you normally wouldn't. And the fact that you can see the the motorcycle, I think it's in Christopher Nolan's like backyard while they're working on it, trying to get it to be exactly what they wanted, which is really cool. So well, I guess it's a model. So I like looking at some of the production pieces that the companies put out. Some stuff's cool. Ah, there it is. But I like seeing him in that scene, so I'll have to look up some of those scenes with it and be able to kind of go from there, because that would look awesome. Look at this again though. Fantastic question. No, unfortunately, I don't. Give me 1 second. Let me grab my binder real quick. That is that. I did have some Pokemon sketch cards for a while, but then let me see if I can find them. If I have any, I will definitely pull them out. I know I don't have Dragon Ball Z sketch cards because I don't know why. I think I have no really good answer on why I've never done. I've done sketches of Dragon Ball Z, but yeah. Nope. And the last one I had, it was a Ghastly with a ghost from Super Mario. That was a while back, and it was one I enjoyed. I was going to do another one, but I hadn't got around to it, and I completely forgot actually. And no, sorry, super sad. But I could show you see if I can get this in here. I got these cool stickers. They're fun to. Someone gave them to me. These are like old school '90s stickers that someone came across. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna stick those in there. So, but yeah. So, look at something real quick. I need. Um, yeah, oh, there they are. Okay. Okay. So, oh, okay. Um, awesome. Heck yeah. Um, I think that one was the accomplice. Was that? But yeah, no, I was talking about doing his because his is really cool because he's got the one that's got the frowny face, the weird like almost stubble on it. So yeah, man, we could do that. And I was trying to pull up my Dragon Ball Z stuff to see what I could use for reference to maybe do like a Vegeta or Gohan, Goku. But oddly enough, I'm missing a couple of seasons. But I found my Broly season, so that'd be cool to do that too. That maybe help with my pop culture issues. Pop culture, yes, yes. Because man, who does not know, you know, Gohan, Goku? I mean, there's definitely people out there, but okay. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut off my feed to Facebook, which is not. I'm fine with that. And what we're gonna do is look up that Heath Ledger mask real quick. There it is. Ugh, look at those masks. Just so good. I mean, they could have just thrown all that stuff together. It doesn't matter. It just the impact is there for what it was. Ugh. I imagine there's also secrets about that movie that we still don't know about of production and stuff like that. I don't like. I was just looking, and his jack or his shirt has designs in it and stuff. So I wonder if he himself also, since they were talking about how the Joker outfit was made, handmade. I wonder if that was as well. But dude, I'll also watch the mess out of this movie just to get this right. I don't think I need to. I think this picture is going to be perfect. But I'll definitely look at the photos for sure. gosh, those ears are so awesome. They're so big. So weird. Um, yeah, that I enjoyed how they did Two-Face. That was super cool. I really, really did. Um, I mean, I will agree. Like this movie definitely changed my viewpoint on like how to do a Batman movie that wasn't like done by Tim Burton or something because it was just well done. Because Two Face looked well, even the you know computer animation was really nice. It just had that Two Face look to it. That wasn't cheesy and it wasn't over the top. I mean, it looked as gritty as I mean they could make it for the film. So I really really enjoyed it. Um, and that actor's also just amazing. He's super good. Um, very cool. The mask, like looking at it pretty close up, it looks like almost handmade. I know, um, they did what they did. They're just super good at it, just super good at their job. Um, Definitely with Christopher Nolan and stuff. But man, it's interesting what all I don't know, just the different details and stuff. So cool. Yep, I'll be watching this weekend. Thanks. I yeah, the one of the greatest bloopers of all times was that click, and I hysterically laughed, even though it's such a awful moment. It's very tense. It's you just know what's going to happen, but just him looking at it all confused and just how it played out was beautiful. It was just, yeah, just that genuine like him shake and then running off and doing his thing was perfect. That's where I was like, man, that's the most Joker thing I've ever seen. And they're like, yeah, that's a mess up. Oh well, fantastic. And then of course years later, same of them explaining that was a mess up, talking about how he didn't give Harvey a chance to really kill him because he kept his thumb on the trigger. I was like, no way. And then looking that up, it was like, totally grow. That's true. Yeah, that was his real, yeah, and that was hilarious. I love that. That is just perfect. But I like how that didn't, like, his genuine reaction didn't change anything of the film. Like, it wasn't out of character, it was just the perfect everything. Um, oh, the magic trick. Jeez. His ta-da! And then just the way he just go, yes, yep. He's just so serious of everything. So good. Ah, can't wait. Yep. Can't wait to start watching it now. I'm borrowing a friend's projector, so I think that's going to be a good time. Yeah, yeah. I mean, definitely he did an outstanding job with it. Um, just there will be other Jokers, of course. We've seen that already. Um, but I mean, he threw down the gauntlet of you make the Joker that you think you need to make, and I think his has just been the best. In my opinion, compared to like Jack Nicholson, Jack Nicholson is the best of his version, and then Mark Hamill doing just the voiceover of the Joker is also perfect in its own way because you hear that voice and you're like, yep, that's the Joker. That's definitely the Clown Prince. Um, I think that's where people rag on for the animated, any animated, that's been my favorite. You can't beat it. He'll always be. But I also really, really love um, Jack Nicholson's, just because there was that serious tone to it, before the vat of acid and then afterwards. Um, but yeah, like you just, who was it? Oh yeah, Jared Leto. As much as people really crap on him and Joaquin Phoenix, which is fine. Everybody has their opinion on it. I kind of like Joaquin Phoenix, but there's a lot to that movie that just seems weird. Um, and not that, oh, it's not the Joker. No, no, no. I feel like there's more to that movie than what they're leading on. So it just makes me question a lot. Hopefully, if they come out with a third movie and try to explain everything, that'd be great. Didn't see the sequel to the Joker, but the Jared Leto, I think, once again, come up with your own version and see how people take it. His was just so much of just a grunt or a thug that it didn't feel like a Joker. It wasn't a joke. It was just being malicious. So malicious and territorial, which I guess is sort of Jokerish with Harley Quinn, but yeah, no, I wasn't a fan with that. But yeah, Phoenix, Joaquin Phoenix version was really good, just unique. And I get, like I said, I get everybody's weird reactions to it, but no. That was another movie that had weird ad lib parts that worked really well for the scenes, and you know, it was enjoyable. I liked it. Man, if I get this done tonight, that's wild. But those movies are worth watching, man, again and again. Even with the Justice League movie where they added Jared Leto as the Joker, like that was, I mean, it was okay. Wasn't wasn't my favorite thing. Though I like the other version of Justice League. I just didn't like the whole dream sequence in it. Another one of these. Yep. So I never got to see the sequel to Joker, but eventually we'll get there and hopefully get to see the unhappiness of it and see what the deal is. Everybody just seems very sad, and that's okay. Yeah, that's what I heard. I also heard that. Well, the other thing I heard was that it was just a retelling of the first one in a way, but it's whatever. I think it might be on HBO or that whatever it is. So I might have to go to my friend's house and watch that. That and Superman. There we go. Okay. Do you mean like taking? The animated Joker taking off his mask? Or like, I'm a little confused. Sorry. Because I definitely think like having just a regular face Joker without the makeup would be interesting. Um, for sure. Hmm. Hold on one sec. I put that here. I'll put it in there. Okay. I wrote it down, but definitely, yeah, send me that because that's interesting. I like that idea. See if I can pull it up. Oh, heck yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. I was even trying to figure out what this. I mean, this would sort of be easy to do in that animation, Batman animation style. Um, as well. Hmm. Interesting. 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 All right, let's give him a moment. Here's some of this pencil. Okay. I like that. That is definitely, I like it. Hmm. All right. Let's get his stuff erased. I think with the pop culture, I think I'll end up doing Heath Ledger's Joker. If not, maybe the Batman animated series Joker. I mean, those are two very, very iconic pop culture figures. So that definitely helped work that out, man. That's really cool. Because it's very cool character. Um, yeah, and I've got a friend that is not her favorite villain of Batman. And she kind of gets frustrated every time like there's like a Batman special. Of course, she's like, of course it's the Joker. I mean, yeah, he's liked, unfortunately, like that. But I mean, he's got his moments where he's not always in it, which is fine. Um, yeah, that's what I was. So that's okay. I will say I'm looking forward to seeing what Clayface is going to look like in the new movie because that should be fun. I liked Penguin. I thought he was really good. He had a really nice look, and even the and Showtime show was really good, or whatever Max. I liked it. Didn't get to see the whole Penguin series, but I liked the. I only think I saw the first episode, and it was really enjoyable. Um, and I hope they do something similar with Clayface after the show too. That would be spectacular. I don't know. Maybe they'll reveal a different villain. That's the because Penguin wasn't even the real villain in that movie. He was just a side character. Maybe they'll do the same. That'd be really cool. Like another villain on the side, where then he gets his own little series to continue it on. That'd be fun. I don't have the other one. Well, let's show that. Here we go. That would be really cool if they did Crane and his descent to becoming Scarecrow. That would be cool. I would like that. That would be fantastic. And even having like a guest appearance of Riddler in there, dude. That would be pretty cool. Especially if right after they do, they capture, shoot, can't think of his name now, Clayface. That would be a wonderful like setup for even later in that after him having to get connected to psychiatric help there in Arkham. That you get to see kind of the messed up stuff that goes through his head because of the whole incident and different characters that he's got to take on. That's kind of cool. Oopsie poopsie. Let's get you back. Oop. All right. That's what it's the wanting. Here we go. Okay. So yeah, I'm liking that. That is tough. Yay! I like it. Yeah. I think it's the first time I've done like Ghost Rider where the flames I've really enjoyed the way they've turned out. I think definitely looking at other people's references of. I was just looking at that card real quick and I was like, I mean, I kind of know what it would look or what would look good for flames for him, but yeah, that's really good. White. Yeah, I think I want to leave the skull that way. And do. Yeah, I think that's really good. So, nice. All right. Then I know what I want to do with the background. We'll give him the Johnny Blaze Blue. That's what we'll do. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to hit that area a little bit. See if I can get this to. But. That's not as large as I thought. We'll do this one then. Oh, that's cool, man. Sorry, I just looked up to look at the feed. I got real into this. I have yet to find a Ghost Rider blank sketch cover, but I've also been working on just a regular design on my own, and I haven't really had too much success with it. It was fine. I just think I was trying too hard with certain things. But yeah, I think depending on the Ghost Rider and how you want it, like I said, I think I was trying too hard. It can sometimes be challenging. I think that is good. It definitely feels like 90s, man. Super nice. I will probably come in with this guy. Let's see here. Yeah. Yeah, do this little white pen touch up. Okay. Absolutely. Yeah, I like it. Okay, there was that blue I had. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need that guy. We will not need these yellows or oranges. All right, we'll need the grays. Okay. All right. Ooh, I need the red. Forgot. Because, man, that face has some fun colors in it. Woo. Safety. Oh, didn't even think about skin tone. Ah, let's lay that down first. We'll change that for sure a little later. Let's get moseying on this mask, yeah? Man. Hmm. 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 I think I know what I will have to do. I'm not as happy with that. That's okay. Everything is fixable. This is also just the beginning of it. Alrighty, just a little bit. It is like it is off, but there's also like a faint blue on it that I don't know if I have the right faint blue, but color pencil would work with making this gray fade a little bit more in these areas, but I definitely don't want to muddy it up too much. Yeah, it sucks in that manner, I guess. Um, and like even the color that I use for Ghost Rider Skull is way too bright of a faint yellow. and blue. So, and then this is not, it's supposed to be a lighter gray, but man, it almost just comes out like white. Or just a cream color. Bet you I did. We'll try this. So that, yeah. Gosh, sort of. Ugh. Nope. Nope. We'll fix it later. What's that? Yeah. Don't like that. Thank you. It's just kind of like, it's not how I wanted it to go. But like I said, I've got something that'll work. It'll work. Kind of like the same with this. Let's get this just light down just in case. I like how when they painted the mask, it has like these streaks in it too. Which is kind of neat. Here's the other one. Let's see here. Nose. Ooh. I don't know why I'm so serious. I'm getting way too into it. This is good. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this, man. Super, super good. Just, all around good money, good movie to just enjoy. Man, top villain. Okay, this neck's pretty much done. So, let's get that. Let's get this really done. His nose is kind of different too, which is kind of neat. I like how just the masks are not perfect. They're just, especially his. His is not perfect at all. Yeah. Yeah, I liked. They really were. It's like the whole Reservoir Dog thing. Like every mask was unique enough that you could tell who was who. I guess for their gang, so that they know who to kill. But sweet. Whew. I think I could do some. Okay, I think that's definitely helped things a bit. Yeah, a little bit better. Okay, let's look at the shirt. That's for that jacket. Just all solid. So probably lose the book at this point. There we go. I don't know why coloring is so much easier. It's laying flat, I think. I bet. There we go. I like that. Yay! Yeah. Let's do this. Right. Oh yeah. Okay, with this too. Get these. Okay. So it looks like technically background left? Maybe. Might. more grays, but this is a lot better brownish and gray. Do I still have brown up here? But not. Oh man. No, I am not going to add that bus. Oh my gosh. That would be terrible. That's a whole new level of pain I don't want to have to go through. Nope, just trying to get that background. Him walking away. Yeah, it's the weird door in the background. I'm not entirely sure what it's to. One more time. I'm not going to do it. I bet it's not. Okay. Yes, this is just a weird door that's back there. Um, You know, I'll show you something. I know. So there's the reference. So that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, the part of the issue is this gray. Part of it's being flat. Yeah, I'm gonna try to fix that. Oh, let's see what I could do there. I wonder. Oh, that's right in front of me. Okay. This should help some of it. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yay! Okay. It's hard with this starking light, but this looks a lot better. Yeah, I definitely. If I could watch this stream tonight, I definitely am on top of it. I'm on it. Have to. All right. Sweet. I'll probably look at this again to see if there's anything else I could change on it or manipulate. But right now, man, I'm feeling pretty good. Nope. All right. I'm gonna call it. For right now. But I am definitely going to hop off here. It's getting toasty in this room. I gotta get some water. But awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out, man. I will get this to you definitely sent out on Monday, man. Take it easy, and we will see you again.